Now that we have our sound downloaded and we found the one that we want, I want to talk a little bit about a sound editing program. There are many programs out there. I actually prefer Reaper. Many of you who use Macs or do a lot more sound editing might be using Pro Tools. Reaper is very, very powerful, and they generally have a pretty good try it before you buy it policy. So I highly recommend that you check this out. It's very professional. It's got a lot of power, and who knows by the time that you're seeing this how things have changed. But for now, it's really good. Audacity is another free one that you can use if you just need the basics. So I'm going to use this Reaper. Download it if you want to follow along. Otherwise, the real thing that we're trying to get across is we're trying to get our sound into here so that we can edit it and trim it how we want, and then kick that out as a sound file, and then use that to bring into our game engine. So first thing I might want to do is set up my project. So I'm just going to do File, Save Project As. So I've opened this, and let's just pick a place for now. We'll just save it into a temporary folder because I'm just doing this for demo. But let's make a new folder here and call it Project 1 Audio Demo. In particular, the reason why I like Reaper is because I tend to be a Windows user, and at least as of now, Pro Tools does not really work well on a Windows machine. So for those of you who do like to work in Windows and you want to do some complex sound editing, it's another reason to look for this particular software. And then I'm going to name this, actually, let's call this Fire Sound. And down here, you save it as, this is just a Reaper proprietary file. One other option that I recommend messing with is you can actually copy all media into directory. So if you are editing audio files from a sound library, you can actually make a copy of each one of those sound files that you're editing so that you can take this project and move it onto a different computer. If that doesn't make sense, you can just leave it blank if you want, or you can do this, it's fine. I'm gonna do save. And that should actually give our project a save spot. So now if we do save as, it's all going into this one folder. The next thing that we need to do is we need to make a track to import our audio into. You can think of a track as just, it's almost like a layer if you want to compare this to Photoshop. But we want a layer to put this into so that we can make some edits to it. And it's pretty simple to do inside of Reaper. If you just drag and drop, I think it'll auto create a new track. So if I just do this, could not import. Why is that? Hold on. Show in folder. Sometimes it doesn't let you drag and drop. So let's try it this way. Try a different folder. Okay, yeah. So sometimes it won't let you drag and drop through the file browser, through the Windows browser, but it will let you drag through a file browser. So I guess just watch out for that. And you'll see it created a new track as we dragged it in automatically. If you wanted to do this manually, if you hold down Control and hit T, or you go to Track, Insert New Track, that'll make a new layer that you can then drag it into. So whichever is easier for you. And now that we have our file in here, we can actually start to do some editing. So I will do that in the next video, but this should get you your project set up and ready to go.